Good morning. Well, I had a good night's sleep. Today it's day 57 of Heather K's 100 Days Weight Loss Journey. This is where I journal every day how I feel. Hopefully some days I offer you more tips and guidance to succeed in your goals. To succeed in your goals. You know, some mornings my tongue just doesn't work. So I'm trying hard to be clear. I was afraid to get on the scale this morning. And the reason why is because I had my cheat day, not cheat meal. Remember how I tell you need just one meal. And so I did. I had my cheat meal. And then the next day for supper, because it was Saturday, I ended up having a second cheat meal. And I was nervous because I knew I couldn't do two. I knew I shouldn't do two. I knew that it would interfere with my journey. And so the reason why I did is because I went home, and I told you when I live at home, like this here is my son's home. I live in a construction zone, and I have lived in there for 4 years. And the reason why it's 4 years is because I guess I'm living the dream. I'm putting it together with disposable income. And I lost a very high paying job 4 years ago, right when I bought the place. And to my surprise, I didn't lose it. So that's a little bit about me. It's probably too much to share, but I've endured a lot of controversy, like why aren't you getting the house done any faster? And I said I refuse to borrow any more money on it than I already had. And then to me, it was just about surviving, eating and paying your bills. And, I got my nails done for a special occasion because of the ring. I had to show off my ring. But a friend gave me my nails as a gift. And that's a cheaper ring. But anyway. It was a gift because they knew that I always used to get my nails done every month and kind of live that life. And I had to stop because of this other journey I'm on about being financially independent and truly living the dream. And so I still continue to live that dream, and the dream's not over. So there's no kitchen in there. The kitchen has to be built. Basically, the house is like a puzzle. We own all the stuff, and it needs to be put back together like a puzzle. So I spent all day Sunday preparing as much as I can, so there was no excuse for that to happen. And as a result, I reached my Fitbit goal for the day, which I really enjoyed. And so I'm happy to report that I broke even. And so I'm sighing because it was such a big relief. I really thought for sure I was going to gain. And since, I weighed myself Friday for another contest. I'm in the Cupcakes Anonymous contest. The weigh-in was Friday, and I didn't have the battery for my scale. So I had to weigh myself in at another scale. And so this morning I put in my battery, and I bought 2 batteries because I gave me a pack of 2. And it really wasn't that expensive. I should really have one on standby. It should be taped underneath or something so I don't lose it. So I put it in, and I had all the warnings. Low battery, low battery, low battery. And then one day it just didn't work. So here I am thinking, oh God, I gotta weigh in. So I like to weigh in for this journey, this 100 days. I should have marked it on my book. I do believe, just one sec, I think my book's over here. It's not there. It's in my briefcase, which is by the door because I'm heading out to write a story. I am, by the way, I'm a writer. I'm not even getting paid for the article. Well, the only reason why I'm writing is, and this is just a little side, is so I can get a free subscription for a paper. And I earned it, finally. They said, well, if you write to us, you become a regular contributor, we will give you a free one. Which I think my first one is going to be in the mail with this new article I'm running out to write. And I got some really nice stories. I should probably add it to This Is My Life and read them out loud, or create a scrapbook, or send a link or something. Because like I said, I'm on this really incredible journey. So anybody says, how you doing, Heather? I said, well, I'm living the dream. So back to what I've been trying to avoid ever since I turned on this video is that my weight is the same since Friday, but since last week, even though I had gained 3.6 pounds, I am actually down 3 pounds. And it's like, but since Friday and going out on my weekend binge, I'm the same. And that I found really surprising, how often we beat ourselves up in our mind that we need to be doing something. And yes, I need to be doing something to lose weight, because that's the whole purpose of this journey. So, but life gets in the way. And I'm friends with other YouTubers where they feel really bad about it, or they know that the journey is going to be slow. And for me, the journey has been long, because a lot of times I gave up. It's like, I just want to be slim. I want to be the person inside my head. Why can't that happen? And I found out several reasons. Like yesterday, I posted the secrets of being slim. So today, just trying to think about some things that I've changed in my life. For example, let's count them. I gave up white rice, instant rice, minute rice, long grain white rice for brown rice. I gave up cream in my coffee for milk. Now the next thing, which is going to count as another thing for milk, is that I started drinking tea. The reason why I have tea is because and it's not green tea, and I'm not a fan of green tea. I'm a fan of mint tea, which I grow my own mint, and I'm hoping that this journey takes me long enough, I could show you my mint garden, which is in my mother's home, which is now my sister's home. So the reason why I like having tea in the evenings is because there's no milk and there's no sugar. Okay, and I do like coffee black, but I just don't drink enough of it. I eat more vegetables, which is what I didn't do before. I was a person who eat vegetables, but I didn't go out of my way. So what I've done was make myself veggie meals with the vegetables I like, and I studied what's low on the glycemic index. Because they say don't have carrots, you should have celery, which is all water and stuff like that. And so then I studied superfoods, which is I found out onion is a superfood, so I have onions with my carrots. And if I have carrots, I just don't go a whole lot on them, so I eat more veggies. I found out that there's other desserts you can have that are low on sugar and oil. Rice crackers. I love going to the store called Time Fat. It's on the Bedford Highway. They have these delicious rice crackers. So there are other alternatives you can have to get your sweet fix. I've also learned that dark chocolate, and it's kind of a little on the bitter side, will help you with your dessert if you can do this. Because this is really, really hard to do. I take a box of chocolate, not a box, but I buy Superstore about a bar this big, and I break them off. And for me, having chocolate is like the period at the end of the sentence. So if I have dark chocolate, I'm exceeding my goal with a super chocolate, and I'm having one little piece. The only problem is that where I'm an emotional eater, bye-bye that bar. Like I really have to be careful. Oh, before I move on to the next one, if you freeze your chocolate, it is not only harder to eat, it lasts that much longer. Like, let that blow your mind out of there. So that's 7. I know this is really hard. Listen to me. I'm thinking. I park my car away from the door. I challenge myself as much as possible because I have a bad knee. I had a cortisone shot in my right knee, and I don't let that stop me from walking. So I walk not only as much as possible, I challenge myself. Sometimes I take the stairs. And my problem is I'm carrying all my bags, and taking the stairs is really, really hard. So if I'm carrying too much and I can't take the stairs up, I'll at least take the stairs down. I know this is probably, I'm just trying to think, what do I want to talk about those? I've turned in, did I do 10? You guys counting? I'm going to give you one extra after this. How's that sound? In case I'm not at 10, I'll have a bonus, then it'll be 10. I sweep my floor, which you guys probably already do, but I do my dishes. Have a dishwasher. I prefer doing as much dishes as I can by hand, just to keep moving. Exercise is whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be at a gym. It doesn't have to be a treadmill. I find a treadmill boring. I actually had a treadmill here in my living room, and I couldn't hear the TV, and I didn't like going to a gym. But for me, one time I lost 30 pounds just dancing in my bedroom, and I would dance until I got to the point where I saw sweat on my arm. And the reason why I did that is because I knew that I had enough of my cardio. The other thing too, the secrets of being slim, one of the things I forgot to mention about a couple people I study, they only exercise 1 day a week. And something they love, but that helps them get more than their daily exercise. So you should try to take a class. Take a Zumba class. Last year I took chair yoga because of my knee. They have a place called hot yoga, which I haven't had. So I guess the next thing is, I guess the bonus part is try to find something you love. And if you can't go to the gym, you don't have the money. I even have a free membership not used because I don't enjoy the gym. But what I do enjoy is music. So music will motivate you if you let it. So I'm going to stop right there to say that your movement can be music. Just move to it. And when you dance like nobody's watching, dance with music like you're spazzing out. Spaz. So dance with the point that you need to move your arms above your head. It's like whatever movement, whatever way you want. It is that simple. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about food that you can eat that won't make you fat no matter what. I mean it. That's kind of good news, isn't it? So I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. Anyways, that's about all I want to say about today. Me and day 57. I'm back on track. I need to get moving. I'm going to head out the door. See you tomorrow.